Good afternoon. Welcome to the midweek sports review on EzeSportsTV. As usual, I'm your host, Harrison. Of course, today I have a Manchester United fan and, of course, a Chelsea fan. Mensa is a United fan. Mensa, you're welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Of course, I have MC Mount as well. MC Mount is representing Chelsea. He's a Chelsea faithful.
Proud
Mount,
Chelsea faithful.
you're welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
SSTV would have
Of course.
confirm.
All right. Mensa, I will be starting with you. The transfer window has kicked off. Teams are signing players. Manchester United haven't officially signed any player, but of course, there's good news in the camp of United. They've agreed deal in principle with FC Barcelona for the signing of Frankie de Jong and as well with Finod for another player. What it means is in no short time, Manchester United will be having two additional players to their team. Of course, we say United are going to do overhauling, but you don't expect them to change 11 players in a season. It's not possible. At least 5 or 4 players coming into the team will change the face of Manchester United squad. I know you guys were frustrated. I mean, all this while for United not getting anybody in, but so far it's looking good because there's a lot of good news around the United camp. Are you excited?
Nah, nobody's excited though. No Man U fan is excited. Was it let's say 2 weeks ago they said they were reaching an agreement with De Jong. The next thing they said they are going for a fresh bid and all that. Okay, we have been going as in the club have been taking it easy with them. So what we have to do now is to be hijacking players. Just like yesterday, we had the news that that there was a Feyenoord a defender that they said they wanted to hijack, or they have hijacked him already. So we are no longer going for players now. We are hijacking them. So for De Jong, if De Jong should work, fine, because I think he wants to, like, I think his former coach even want to reconnect with the guy once again. But so far, they are not the only two players that we have been going for. And you said that it's not possible for us to change a whole team in a season. Let me remind you that AC Milan also did the same thing one season like that. Was that 2018 or so? They changed the full. They signed 11 players. I'm very sure of that. So, mind you, they have been going for other players like Timber, Anthony, but nah, no one don't come. No one don't come. Now we still the waka. They touch this one, they seduce this one, they patronize this one, say this one our new, say we don't scout. I better give a mic, man, talk.
Well, wait, hold on, Matt. Mensa, you talked about AC Milan signing 11 players. Let's go back to that time and ask, AC Milan getting 11 players, how did it fare for them? Where did they finish in the season? AC Milan played the Champions League for the first time in a long time last season. AC Milan won the league for the first time in almost 8 years, in almost 13 years for the first time last season. I mean, it's not easy changing 11 players. I mean, no team does that. Of course, there are still a lot of good players in Manchester United. All they just need is just fresh introductions here and there. I can give you Tottenham as example. Antonio Conte coming in, all he needed was just 2 signing to get Tottenham back to form. You don't need to change the whole squad. All United needs is just maybe 4 or 5 signing. They've got 2 on lock. There's still 3 more to go. I think you should be excited as a United fan.
Well, I think the coach knows what he's doing. So I'm not the coach. I'm just a fan. So I'm just speaking as a fan. So I think the coach knows what he's doing, not me.
All right, let's go to
Players, everybody likes success. Players who want to go to where they will win trophy.
Okay, fine.
So get that.
Okay, this is MC
Let's
Mount.
talk about Chelsea
This is
now.
MC Mount, Chelsea fan. MC Mount, Chelsea last night agreed the deal in principle with Rafinha. Rafinha was quite close to joining Arsenal. Arsenal already,
If they want to join Arsenal.
Okay, so Chelsea hijacked that deal from Arsenal, and
Confirm.
a deal in principle has been agreed. And the news breaking out from Fabrizio last night was that Chelsea are currently discussing personal terms with the players' camp. Of course, his agent is Deco, the former Chelsea player, and of course, Barcelona legend. So, I mean, it looks like good news for Chelsea getting a new player on board, because since the new management came in, there's been a lot of changes at the hierarchy. Peter Cech and of course the club chairman stepping down, and Todd Boehly taking over transfers. Traveling around Europe trying to woo players to come in. But when we're looking at Chelsea and the kind of things we think Chelsea need to do this season, at least Chelsea need 2 central defenders, and so far Chelsea doesn't seem to have actually, they don't seem to like know what they want as far as that position is concerned. Chelsea's been linked to every central defender available in Europe, and of course last night Chelsea announced the agreement with Leeds United for Rafinha. Are you excited that Chelsea are getting Rafinha, or do you think they should prioritize their central defense signing for now?
The grammar too much, my brother. See, when you are talking about Chelsea, you don't need to speak much. Chelsea is a club that we believe in our team. You understand? And currently, Chelsea, we don't believe that we need to sign 11 players or 4 players to get our team. I could give a reference when Hazard was about leaving Chelsea. It was like hell to us then. But Hazard left. The next season, we won Champions League. Players, big players have been coming into Chelsea. They didn't do anything. So currently, the belief we have as Chelsea fans is that we believe in our team. Whether you sign any player, maybe from League One or from Bush team, when he comes to Chelsea, we believe that since we have a team, that player is going to fit in, and Chelsea will still remain Chelsea that we call Blues for life. You understand?
Okay, I'm talking about Chelsea getting anybody from anywhere coming in to settle well for them. I can give you a few examples of our players, for wingers coming into Chelsea who hasn't really performed. Timo Werner is there, and we can talk about Hakim Ziyech as well, who is being linked with a move away from Chelsea to AC Milan.
Well. They are still doing well. See, don't be surprised. See, let me tell you, when Drogba came to Chelsea, you know how many seasons he played. He was even loaned out before he came back and became Didier Drogba. So I'm not writing off Timo Werner. Who knows what will happen this season? He might win the Golden Boot in Premier League. And it's not as if he's dead. He has been, playing, but you know that Premier League is a tough side league to play in, and you don't rush it like other superstars who came into Premier League. They rushed their career in Premier League and they went out immediately. You understand? So I believe that this season Timo Werner is going to be Timo Werner this season. No worry. Man U not supposed to. No, they interview me with Man U. And they tell you, no, they interview me with Man U. Man U currently now is trying to raise their ancestors. You understand? I think when Man U won their last Champions League, Ronaldo was there. They couldn't win it again. Now they went back to bring Ronaldo, thinking that okay, if Ronaldo come, we will win. Nah, lie, not the work. You understand?
Well, Mensah, what do you have to say to Chelsea? This guy has been taking a sweep at you, trying to banter you about the current fortune of Manchester United. United used to be one of the best teams in England, winning Champions Leagues, winning the Premier League. But at the moment, they are very, very far from what they used to be. And as far as this season is concerned, Manchester United will be playing in the Europa League. I mean, where do you see United ending this season with the new coach Erik ten Hag? He's a serial winner, as we all know him, and of course bringing in new players. Do you think United will be challenging for the title this season, as far as the Premier League is concerned? And do you see United going all the way to winning the Europa League?
Just leave the 2 league for us. Leave the cup for us. Both the Premier League and Europa League. Just leave it for us.
So you think United will win these 2 cups?
I said leave it for us. Just leave it for us.
It's there for you now. Nobody they drag.
Okay.
I don't say they go end for conference.
MC Mouth. Chelsea will be playing in the Champions League and of course the Premier League.
I know what you want to ask me. Chelsea will win Premier League. Chelsea will win Champions League. Then either FA Cup or Carling Cup, we'll leave it for our brother like Liverpool. Since they are doing well, from time to time we'll dash them one. So Premier League for Chelsea, Champions League or second for Chelsea. Check it out.
Okay, before we call it a day, I mean, Chelsea, Liverpool have been doing quite well in the transfer window, even though they lost Sergio Mane, but they've actually, been quite active in the transfer window, trying to make important signing, as well as Manchester City, the defending champions, Arsenal as well, currently in the transfer window, making great signings, getting Gabriel Jesus, of course, getting Fabio Vieira from Porto. How would you rate these teams I've mentioned and the activities in the transfer window so far?
My brother, remember, no be to buy injury dey o. You fit buy the best player and go injury o. You understand? That's why I said we believe in building our team. You understand? So we have a team. Make them sign anybody wey they want sign, and not wetin concern me. You understand? All of them fit go injury. I even like say wetin be name Mane. That one wey no dey go injury, he don comot Liverpool. I'm happy with that. So kudos to them. They should do their signing, raise their ancestors. No, nothing concern me. Remember Chelsea, Champions League and Premier League. Check it now.
Okay, you've heard it from the fans. Of course, here is Mensa, a United fan. Of course, he has MC Mouth, a Chelsea fan. We will be here next week, Wednesday, to know. By then, we would expect that these teams might have actually done fresh businesses in the transfer window. But before we call it a day, there is news making round in the local league. Of course, Rivers United, they've been declared the champions of the Nigeria Professional Football League. Over the weekend, we had games in the Nigerian Professional Football League, and there's this game between Kasura United and Remo Stars, which ended 3-2 in favor of Kasura United. It ended 2-2 at 90th minute, and of course, the added time to the game lasted 34 minutes. Not even a cup final with extra time would get to 34 minutes, but added time after 90 minutes got to 34th minute, and that was when Kasura United scored the third goal. As soon as they scored, the game ended. We've contacted the league management company so far, and of course, we're yet to hear from the league management company, the LMC. They haven't said anything. We are yet to hear from the NFF as well to know what they have to say about this particular game. We will be here. EzeSports will be here to bring you whatever happens as far as that particular fixture is concerned. We will also be here next week, and we will be having the fans to talk midweek sports review, to talk about the transfer windows and what has been happening. Mensa, it's been amazing having you here. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
MC Mouth, you've been quite excited. Thank you so much for coming on board.
Thank you. Anything we see for Nigeria League, take am like that. Na so it be. Black man football system, Nigeria football system. Na so it be.
All right, I see your host Harrison, of course, the producer behind the cameras, Collins. Thank you so much, for making sure that the fans are here to see us talk sports every Wednesday. Next week Wednesday we'll be here. Continue to keep a date with us. Until then, have yourselves a wonderful day.